friends, good evening and welcome to this session of Angel Guidance, Psychic Guidance by me. Yes, today I've been invited by Neetu of Wandering Minds, and here I am because I feel that the more you share your knowledge, the more it grows, and that is exactly what I'm here to do. Of course, I do share my knowledge as Guru Seva Guruvar on my page, on my wellness page every week on Thursdays in the evening. But whenever anybody gives me an opportunity, hey Neetu Vashisht, I was just talking about you. So I was telling everybody how nice of you, how sweet of you to invite me for your group, for all the people so that I can share my guidance. And yes, for people who don't know me, who might not have read the poster, or you who might just be going through Facebook and by chance, sort of bumped into this live and seeing me. I am Dr. Aditi Bhatnagar. Yes, I am a doctor, I am a physician, I am a homeopathic pediatrician and a skin specialist, and I went on to do my lifestyle management course, which is affiliated to Harvard Medical College. So I did this from Apollo Universities. And yes, during my course in homeopathy, which I was doing in Pune. Thank you so much, Neetu. Thanks for this warm welcome. Hi, Nitin Gupta. Thank you so much for joining in. I know Nairobi is very far, but look at this wonderful medium of internet that we can connect with each other. Hey, Seep Merotra. Good evening. Thank you so much for the compliment. So I was saying that when I was doing I was completing my course in homeopathy in Pune, I chanced to discover what Reiki is, and my journey into the spiritual realm began. Yes, it began as a person who was trying to understand that, oh my God, I have been doing homeopathy for so many years and we read so many books, itni moti kitabें पढ़ते हैं, and here is this person who is standing. Hey Radhika Rati, thank you so much for joining in. And here is this person who is standing and saying that you just need to put your palms over somebody and make available this universal energy, and that person gets healed of so many ailments. So you know what, because I was in the hostel, I felt that yes, I had a lot of time at hand, and so I went to learn Reiki just for the heck of it, because I just thought, okay fine, let me just do NC, and it was just a few hours course. Hey Megha Saini, thank you so much for joining in. I know evenings are a tough time for everybody, home and cooking. Hi Meenakshi, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for the compliment, Megha. So yes, I did Reiki just out of interest, and that is way back in 1997. So it's like more than 20 years. And hey Grand Sensei, thank you so much for joining in. Good, you could take out time. I know you're a very busy astrologer, but that's so nice. Hi, you are Universe Numerologist. Wow, I'm so happy when a light worker joins my live. I feel so blessed. I feel that is exactly the energy that the world needs, that all the light workers are together trying to bring on ascension. So way back in 1997, yes, I started my journey, and since then, trust me, from Reiki I've gone on to automatic writing, to Akashic records, to my favorite angel therapy, angel guidances, because of course I do tarot as well. I am a tarot reader also. But hi Rutuja Chopre, I was just saying something about myself. I was introducing myself. I was talking about my journey rather. So I am a tarot reader as well, but what really interests me is the angel therapy cards or the angel guidance cards by Doreen Virtue, because we all need guidance at all times, at all times, in everything. And we know that there are times when the best set plans go haywire. So it's so important to be open to guidance. And so when I pick up my angel cards and I ask my angels what exactly is the guidance for me. Yes, Neetu, what you're saying is so right. Hi Namrata Kalia, good evening. Yes, please share with your friends. Please do share this live, because when we start with the guidances and we start with the remedies that I'm going to give you, it will be very interesting. And when you share in another groups and with friends and family, there are times when somebody is facing a similar kind of a situation, and the remedy that I give helps the other person also. So it's very, very beneficial to everyone. So yes, so as I said, what I extensively do for guidance is the first line is, of course, I do the reading, because this also gives me an insight what exactly is the person feeling. Because even in Reiki, as you know, the medical world is also waking up to the fact that emotional imbalance or disbalance in emotions is the root cause of diseases. So yes, through my angel cards, through the angel reading, I see and I understand what exactly is going on in the person's mind. Where exactly is the imbalance? What is the blockage? Of course, there is an angelic guidance, and there is an archangel who's guiding there. But at the same time, it helps me streamline my Reiki session that I'm going to give the other person. Hi Rakhi Jain, good evening. Thanks so much for joining in. So it helps me streamline the Reiki session that I'm going to give the other person, and that's what makes Reiki more powerful. So yes, another point that we come to is we can combine the therapies that we have learned. Yes, sure. I was about to ask if the background music is too loud. Just give me a second. I'll just reduce the volume. So you can give me a thumbs up, Neetu, if you feel that the background music is fine. Yes, Sushma Patel, we are going to talk about guidances. I was just coming to that, that why the angelic guidances are so close to my heart. So what we are going to do is, before we start the guidance, see, there are a lot of questions that are going to well up in your mind, and whenever we have somebody who is keen on guiding us, I'm sure thousands of questions just pop up into our minds. But as I have always maintained, that our heart knows best. So Sushma Patel, Nitin Gupta, everybody who's already put on the questions, please, I would request you to put your right hand on your heart chakra, your right palm on your heart chakra, and take a nice deep breath in and focus on your heart space just behind your palm. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you hold your breath, ask yourself, which is the question that needs guidance. What is it that you need guidance for today? And slowly release. Hey Renu Kaushik, join in. Hi Rakhi Jain, just do this meditation. I'm sure there will be something more. Take another deep breath in, and once again ask yourself, what is it that you need guidance for today? Slowly release. Yeah, and the last time, take a nice deep breath in, and this time just be very aware of the question that floats up in your mind. Neetu, I hope the voice of the music in the background is fine now. Yup. Hey Deepshika Srivastav, good evening. Lovely. So after the meditation, do write down your questions, and we are on. And I've already channeled to my angels, I've channeled to my archangels, I've requested them to guide me so that I can give you the best possible guidance. Yeah. So we scroll back and we come to the question of Sushma Patel. Would love a guidance for health. Okay. So let's see what the cards have to say for Sushma Patel. Okay, so Sushma, what is coming out is that yes, there is there is a concern about health. Please get your test done. Please do consult a doctor, even if there is the slightest thing that you feel, because your instincts are definitely working at a super speed right now. And it is time to understand that what all you need to take care, to have a lovely healthy body and a healthy mind, and inculcate all of them, because this is going to be a new beginning in your life as far as maintaining your health is concerned. So please look up everything, and if you find even a little bit of issue, please do connect with a doctor, because that's important. You cannot ignore anything. Yeah. So best of luck from our side. I hope everything goes well and you get the right guidance and the right doctor. Yes. Yes, Nitin Gupta, would love an angel card for my job situation. Lovely, Nitin. Let's just do it. Let's ask the angels as to what they want you to be careful about and what they want you to look into when you're looking at your job scenario. Okay, so what is coming out is that, of course, I would definitely request you to channel to Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel. You can even Google and so you get the image of Archangel Jophiel. There are also some short prayers which you can do of Archangel Jophiel. It's very, very important because a very lovely job opportunity is there for you, or you're already in a job which is going to offer you much more than you are even expecting. But right now there is a false sense of entrapment. There is a false sense that you feel that this is not really what you are looking for. This is very different. How is it going to be? Or I might not be able to do this. I might not be able to rise, or thousands of questions, maybe on the financial level, wherever. But what is being said is that please remove negative or fear-based thoughts, because they have a way of coming true. So please move out of that zone, and do not be overtly obsessed or focused on the financial part of it. The job that is being offered is really going to do good for you, Nitin Gupta. So do not really think much about the money part. That is what is coming out. And yes, there's Archangel Jophiel, whom you can always pray to. Another advice that I would actually want to give you is, there is a Kamdhenu cow, if you have heard about them. It's a very blessed cow in the Hindu religion, whom we all worship. So you get marble statues of Kamdhenu cow. So Nitin Gupta, if you can, or if you have Kamdhenu cow, please get it and keep it in the north direction of your house. It is very, very it's a very good omen. It's said to be very, very lucky to attract abundance in finance. And I'm just saying that you do this because the card that came out says that you are stressed about finances, you are stressed about money. So I think keeping a Kamdhenu cow in the house in the north direction, or in the northeast direction, would also be a wonderful way to sort of alleviate or release the fear of money or finances. Yeah, so best of luck from our side. Yes, Rakhi Jain, my husband and my eldest son is affected from COVID positive. Now mine and my younger son's report will come. Please help. Okay, so Rakhi Jain, what I can definitely do is one thing. I can pray for you. I can pray for your family so that they become healthy once again. At the same time, what I can take out from the angels is what is the health situation of your family. Yeah, what best you can do, and let's see which archangel you can really hang upon at this moment in time. So yes, the card that has come out actually resonates to the situation that you're going in, and the situation, by saying the situation that you're going in, that means that of course there is a quarantine period, there is this isolation period, and trust me, people say that okay, we are living in separate rooms or this and that, or we are confined to the house. It isn't easy. Trust me, it isn't easy. And to top it, by the whole mental stress of being a COVID positive, having a COVID positive person in the house, or being a part of the COVID positive family, is really in itself a stress. So the card that has come out is that yes, you need to spend time in quiet meditation, because there is going to be a lot of insecurity, there's going to be a lot of fears that are going to well up, and because you're going to sit and you're going to think, or you're going to be on your own, there are going to be a lot of thoughts that might trouble you, negative, positive. There might be a lot of past memories that might come up. So you definitely need to spend some time meditating. And trust me, you can actually pray to Archangel Raziel. It has come out, yes. As I said, you can always Google the prayer from Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel is the archangel which shows us that there is magic in life, that magic does happen. And if you are going to meditate, also you can use corals, red corals, or carnelians, red jasper. These are the stones that you can use so that your root chakra, your basic, your groundedness increases. And once you are more grounded in life, I think healing just follows. Yeah, Rakhi Jain. So yes, best of luck, and I will definitely pray for your family in my tonight's prayer. Thank you. Yes, sir, Renu Kaushik, hello. Yeah, Deepshika, good evening. Hey, Renu Kaushik, guidance for career. Okay, let's ask the angels. And as you know that Navratri is just around the corner, I would urge all of you to definitely harness the energy of Ma Durga. Of course, I myself have this Navratri Naman course, which we are starting on 16th of October, and it's going to go on till 25th of October. So every single day of the Navratra, we are offering, I and my team are offering you, daily WhatsApp messages early in the morning, so that you have a mantra, and you know what to do, how to pray, what exactly you can pray during this Navratra. Because when we talk about Durga Ma, we talk about creativity, about what we can manifest in our life. At the same time, we talk about groundedness. So yes, during Navratras, irrespective of the course that I'm offering you, do it or not, please do spend some time meditating on Ma Durga, because that will actually help you become a much more stronger person in your heart and soul. And if you are strong from inside, of course, the external world or the outside, the circumference will change. The center has to be strong. Yeah. So we come to Renu Kaushik. And yes, the final thing about my course, you can always go and look up my page. It's there, all the details. Yes, Renu Kaushik, the thing is that you are overburdened with work. So Renu, what you need to do is you need to really look up if you can delegate some of the work, because it's really bogging you down, and it's all in the mind. There are a lot of things that are going on, a lot of stress-based thoughts. So please try and delegate some work, because everything cannot be done by one person. You need to, one is accept help from others, allow other people to help you, and delegate it. Be confident that your work that you are trying to get done from other people will be done in an okay fashion. Of course, it might not be according to your benchmark, because what you do is what you do, but yes, it will reduce your stress. Because what I can see is, if this goes on for another month or month and a half, maybe you might have some stress related health problems. So please do think about delegating your work. What you can also do is, there's a beautiful stone called Tiger's Eye. I hope you can see it. It's a very pretty crystal. And the interesting part is that you can also get bracelets of that. You can get a locket, you can get earrings, you can get jewelry also. So you can think about keeping Tiger's Eye with you, because it will help you help in keeping you grounded. At the same time, releasing all the worries and the stress that you have. Yeah. Also, what you can do is start gardening if you do not do it already, or you can just walk on the grass in the morning or in the evening, anytime. I think that should also help you grounding and releasing away all the stress. Yeah. So let's move forward. Yes, Neetu, I think this is such a wonderful gesture on your part, Neetu. A reply to Rakhi Jain, that we are all with you and that we'll all pray for your family. That's exactly what life is all about. And I think this COVID sabbatical for everyone has taught everyone that we all need to stand together. Yeah, I think this is so nice. Hi Kavita Chadda. Hi, honestly your voice is so sweet. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It always makes me very happy. I think compliments are certain things that always lift your spirits up. So thank you so much, Kavita Chadda. Yes, Anuradha Ozarkar, thank you so much. So when a Mrs. Apsara joins me from Mumbai, I think I have a big reason to be happy. Of course, everybody is important, but I know that yes, I just sent a message to you and you are here. Thank you so much. So you want a weekly angelic card reading? Sure. Let's see what the angels would wish to guide you. Okay, so what's coming out for you, Anuradha, is that this week is going to be a little emotional week than the other weeks that have gone by. And yes, you are going to be in a contemplative phase. You are going to think about a lot of things. Maybe a lot of past memories are going to come up, or more than the memories, what you're going to remember are the past events that have made you take a certain decision, or something like that happened and you were happy about it, or you were not happy about it. So you're going to spend a lot of time this week, contemplating and thinking about a lot of things, and you will really be very, very emotional. But that what is also coming up is that romance is going to be very, very ripe. So I think it's about falling in love once again. So you're going to rethink about all the happy things that you have had, about the happy times that you've spent with your family, friends and your loved ones. And what is coming up is, yes, there are, because this is life, Anuradha, we just cannot be on one tangent. So what is coming is that you need to keep a balance in your emotions. You just cannot always be in that flow. So please keep a balance. What you can always do to keep balance is have a black tourmaline by your side. Yes, I do not have that black tourmaline crystal besides me so that I can show, but yes, you can even Google it so that you see it. It's a very, very wonderful stone which keeps you balanced, which keeps you grounded, and it keeps you protected as well. Yes, Anuradha? So best of luck from our side. Yes, Kavita Chadha, my future, especially next 2 years. My God, next 2 years is a very, very long window. Okay, so let me tell you, since you've asked the question, I definitely want to tell all the viewers and everybody who is hearing this live that when we talk about angelic cards or when we talk about tarot card guidance, we are talking maximum 6 months. 6 months is also the maximum stretch I am doing, because you know what? These guidances are based on your state, your emotion at this particular moment. And please understand, Kavita Chadha and everyone who's hearing, that we have decided the events that are going to happen in our life. Every trial, every tribulation, every happiness, every sadness, we've already planned. The events we have already planned. But what we also have in our hand is the free will. So, you know, our free will can change with the guidances or with the wisdom that is already inside us. And when we wish to tap into it or we wish to hear that wisdom, we might change that decision. So our free will is always in our hands. So the tarot cards or these angel tarot cards, basically you should look at the guidance for up to 4 months, maximum 6 months. So I'm so sorry, Kavita Chadha, what I can do right now, because as it is, we are doing a one question thing, which is a yes or a no. So if you're looking at a futuristic reading also, it requires a very, very detailed session. So for that you need to come to my private session, or you can book up a private session, and which is of course chargeable, and then we can sit and look up, because there are different kinds of spreads that we have in angel tarot as well, from which we can ascertain or which we can see what exactly is in store for you in the future, and if with this kind of a mindset you are progressing, what can be the probable future. Yes. So yes, Kavita, oh God, I'm so sorry, I was shuffling the cards and one card just popped up. So what you can do is, if you are looking at a future reading which is like 2 years or more, something like that, then you need to book up a session. Otherwise, for a general card reading for a week, you can, I'll just give that to you now since you've asked a question, and I definitely want to give you a reading. So what is coming out is that it is an end of a phase. There is a desire to move ahead, Kavita Chadha. You are wanting to move ahead, and for moving ahead, what you need to do is look at forgiving your own self and forgiving others. There is a lot of spiritual transformation that needs to be done before you move on, because when we move on, what happens is, there are some times, Kavita, what we do is we say, okay, fine, ye ho gaya, now I'll look at it later on. So what we are actually doing is, we say that, okay, now I've put it behind me, but we have not put it behind ourselves. We have just pushed it under the carpet. And that is not the way to grow. The way to grow is, whatever we have, we need to look at it. Once we look at it, we need to either forgive ourselves, either sort of reframe things, or forgive others, and then allow it to go and move ahead in life. So yes, you will definitely need to do a lot of release and forgive yourself, forgive others, because there's definitely a need and a desire to move on, and your archangels are urging you to take a step ahead. Yeah, so best of luck from our side, Kavita. Yes, Sushma Patel, thank you so much. So yes, as I was talking about the Navratra thing, which is right here, please do harness Durga Ma's energy, improve upon your creativity levels, improve upon your grounding, because that's what as they say कि पेड़ की जड़ें जितनी नीचे होती हैं वो उतना ही ऊपर बढ़ता भी है, and it flowers as well. So there's one small I wouldn't call it tip, I would say कि it's a very life essential activity that I want to share with you before I move on to the other questions. You can create your own list of intentions, because Durga Ma is a very, very miraculous deity in Indian mythology, and I feel, forget the mythology, in reality, and I have seen the magic by Ma Durga happen in my life as well and in people's lives. So what you can do is, on the first day, जब आप स्थापना करते हो, when you start worshipping on the first day, what I would suggest is, please make a list of the whatever you want to manifest in your life. Okay, whatever you want to manifest in your life, please write them, and write them out in as much detail as you can. And you can fold it and keep it in a box, or you, in the sense, you have a plastic box, those delivery guys give it, deliver food in that. So take a small box, and there's an aluminum sheet or a silver paper, so you can cover the lid and cover the box inside and outside with that silver lid, with that silver paper, that aluminum foil, and you can put that sheet on which you have written all the things that you want to manifest. You can fold it, hold it in your hands, hold it in the non-dominant hand. That means if you're a right-handed person, you can put that folded chit which contains all your heart's desire in your left hand, put your right hand over it, and keep it in front of Durga Ma's photograph, or the idol that you have, murti, and close your eyes and visualize the rays of the deity, rays of the god, rays of the goddess falling on this manifestation sheet, and visualize that all the things that you've written down for manifestation, they've all manifested. And trust me, the one which requires the most energy, that is the one that will pop up in your mind. Because if you've written, for example, if you've written like 10 things that you want to manifest in life, and one thing will pop up, that might be number 6 or number 7 in the list, but that is the one which is requiring most energy. So at that time, that will pop up in your mind. But nevertheless, as I said, just keep that list in your hands, and every day from the 1st to the 9th day, allow goddess's rays, the divine rays of Ma Durga to fall on that list. Okay, and once you feel comfortable, or once you feel satisfied, you can put that sheet of paper in this silver box, right? And keep the silver box just besides Ma Durga, and request Ma Durga to continuously give it her divine energy, so that all the wishes or everything that you want to manifest in your life, manifests in your life actually. And yes, on the last day, I want to say this also, because it's very very important what you do with it. Now when the 9 days are over, so नौमी है या दशमी है जब आप कर लेते हैं, so उनका जो final हवन होता है, in that हवन you can burn that manifestation list with a lot of gratitude and with a lot of thanks that all the things have manifested in your life at the right moment. Because trust me, goddess Durga knows much better than us that at what time, what is it that we need. So manifestations will happen. If you don't find them immediately, they will happen in the right time. So try this time, and yes, do get back to me either once again when Neetu invites me on Wandering Minds, or yes, on my own page, that is the Holistic Wellness page, where I do Guru Seva Guruvar every Thursday at 5 p.m. Or you can just look me up on the Facebook and private message me. It makes me very happy. I mean, we all feel happy when we see miracles happen in everybody's life, right? So do try this, and now I'll move ahead. Yes, Neha Sharma, hi, would like to ask if how my newly made venture, Malhar School of Music do. Wow, I like that. That means we have a singer among us. That's so nice. Let's just ask the angels. Malhari, yes, Malhari School of Music. Okay. Oh wow, so it's a very 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 beautiful card, Neha, and it actually says that you're really very emotionally attached to this venture. You want it to happen, you wanted it to happen, and now that it's happened, your bond with your creation, that is Malhari School of Music, has deepened. And you know what, along with the growth of this school, even you are going to grow spiritually, mentally, and in the outer world in terms of respect and everything. So yes, definitely it's a wonderful new venture that you have started, and it's going to do really a lot of good. It would be like a new home, because you are going to as they say, जब आप एक नया घर खरीदते हैं नेहा, so we start dreaming about it कि हम क्या चीज़ कहाँ रखेंगे, किसको कैसे करेंगे, किस कमरे में कैसे कैसे सजाएंगे. So yes, it is like a new baby, a new home that you've got, and you're really going to do a lot of work in this school, and it's going to really give you a lot of laurels, as well as you're going to be very very emotionally attached, and it will also be a source of spiritual enrichment for you. Yeah, so best of luck, and I'm so glad to hear about this venture. Yes, Nitin Gupta, thank you. Thank you so much. Pleasure is entirely mine, Nitin. Yes, Megha Saini. Hello, Aditi. Please provide angelic guidance for me in relation to my state of mind as I am thinking too much these days. Okay. See, Megha Saini, I think, yes, because of the COVID and the situation, we all are thinking a lot. But what is very heartening to read in your comment is that you are so aware about it. So let's see what is the guidance that the angels want to give you. Yes, the angels are saying what you need to do is please have amethyst with you. Please keep a crystal of amethyst with you because you need to move out of that zone. See, ultimately they are thoughts, Megha Saini. And a thought is a thought, and a thought can be changed. So you can just list down some 4-5 things that really give you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and immediately whenever there is a thought which is negative and disturbing, please move aside your mind from that thought, because this is a time for self-discovery. Megha Saini, you have so much of spirituality, and what is coming out is that you need to work in terms of helping others. So you have to work out how you can help others, and that also by sharing your knowledge, that is by talking probably, or by doing something. So a lot of your growth, a lot of your mental growth, what I see in the card is going to be through meeting people, through connecting with people, through helping them. So please look out how you can help people in whichever way. It can be a telephone call, it can be either sharing food with the laborers, or helping out in rehabilitation of animals, because this is what is coming out, that you really need to go deep within yourself and find out solutions for others, and that is when your growth is going to happen. So I guess your thoughts should now be diverted, or they should be given a direction to move in that manner, and that's going to give you a lot of what I see in the card is a person holding a lamp. So Megha Saini, you have a lot of power and a lot of wisdom in you. What is coming out is that you need to show this light to others. You are like a lighthouse to others. So please look into yourself and see where you can create a difference in other people's life. Yes, best of luck. Hey Pankaj Arora, good evening. Hi Neha. Thank you so much for this compliment. Wonderful session. Yes, I always pray to my God, my angels, that this session needs to be worthwhile for everyone who's watching, everyone who even takes the effort of logging into my session. That's exactly what makes it worthwhile. And when you say that it was a wonderful session, or it is a wonderful session, yes, of course, I feel more and more enthused. Yes, Pankaj Arora, hi. Yes, Nitin Gupta, if I cannot get Kamdhenu cow statue, then will a picture of the same in the north work? Yes, absolutely. See, a Kamdhenu cow, even if you have a statue or a photograph in the north direction or the northeast direction, works wonders. So you can get it. There are some calendars also which are available. So I don't know if you can get a calendar of the next year with that, or of course a poster you can download from the YouTube, Google it down, it would work. Yeah. Yes, Sushma Patel, relationship guidance for me, please. Yes. Oh yes, Neetu Vashisht. Thanks for doing, for saying this again and again. Do share the video, guys. Yes, friends, as Neetu is writing here, I'm just repeating what I read from there. Please do share the video. As I said, the more you give, the more you get. Yeah. So let's give a relationship guidance to Sushma Patel. Yes, Sushma, the thing is that you need to go deep within your own self and think about the wisdom that you have, because you are now tired, or you are now over what has already happened. Let the bygones be bygones, and let us start something new. देखिए मेरे पास जो कार्ड आया, that talks about your मन, मन की बात करता है. It talks about that in your heart you know what is the truth, and at the same time in your heart you know the events that have happened, and also not only the events that you see, because you know what, Sushma, what happens is we see a certain event unfolding in front of us, but we also know that behind this event are a lot of things. So you are very intuitive, you're very intelligent, so you know कि रिलेशनशिप में जो हुआ है वो क्यों हुआ है, उसके पीछे क्या है. सो अगर आप इस रिलेशनशिप को चाहती हैं, if you want this relationship to survive, to move to a new level, you need to end a certain phase. And when I say end a certain phase, that means let bygones be bygones, forgive, forget and really forgive and forget. Because what I can see is आपका मन बहुत दुखा हुआ है, and what I also see is there are a lot of fears that are holding you back. So if you wish this relationship to survive, if you wish that this relationship goes to a next level, you need to release all the fears, and yes, trust in your intuition, talk to your own self, because your heart knows best, and release the past completely and move ahead. Just excuse me guys, I'll just have a sip of water. Yup. Hi Neha Sohan Rawat, Dipti Roy, hi, good evening, thanks so much for joining in. Need to know about husband's business, Charles Roy. Okay, let me just shuffle the cards. It's always important to remove the past readings energy before we do a new reading. So yes, Dipti Roy, let's see what is the business guidance for Charles Roy that is coming up. So what I can see is that he is full of thoughts. There are a lot of things that are going on in his mind, and he's been really stressed about his work, and he's actually having sleepless nights. So what I see is that a lot of activity in the third eye in the mind. He definitely needs to relax, because, and he's expecting the worst. So you need to request your husband not to think about the worst, because if you are 24/7 thinking about the worst, about all your fears and all the negative thoughts, then you are just giving fuel to fire. So please allow him, please tell him to remove all the negative thoughts. As I had said before also, that it's just a thought, and a thought has to be removed. And though I understand the criticality of the card and what you've asked, it's really critical, because it's about business, it's about work, it's about livelihood of your own self and so many other people. But if you just keep on thinking negative thoughts, it's not going to help. So yes, either he needs to sort of take a small break, or at least clear his aura. So now what you can always do is, one is for your business, for his business, there's this crystal called green aventurine. Yes, I have a big chunk of it. So Dipti Roy, even the they say कि Napoleon Bonaparte's army, they would carry a tumble of green aventurine, because green aventurine helps you know what is right for your work, what you need to do next. So what, Dipti Roy, you can get a tumble of green aventurine and keep it with you, so that the good opportunities, they keep coming in, or you attract abundance, you attract a lot of positive work. And yes, what he can also do is, at night before sleeping, or if it is not possible at night, during the day, he can soak his feet in salt water for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This will take away all the clogging of the aura, because whatever he is thinking, Dipti Roy, it is just there in his aura. From your chakras, it comes into the aura, and our aura is a very strong hold. It's a very strong borderline. It doesn't allow anything to easily move out. So whatever negative he's thinking, which is giving him sleepless nights, which is giving him a lot of stress, is all there. So once he soaks his feet in the salt water, it will help in releasing all the negative emotions that are there in his aura, and this will help him relax. This will help him look at things with a little different perspective. Yeah. So best of luck from our side. Hey Mala Kurana, thank you so much. Good evening. Glad that you could join in. Yeah, Harshini Radha Krishna, thank you. Good evening. Yes, Neha Sohan Rawat, you are looking so pretty. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought that now it's Durga Puja is coming, and we all need to get into the festive mode, even if it's sort of a lockdown, and in COVID we are trying to tone down all our celebrations. So I just thought, okay, let's just get into this, because yes, I was planning in detail about my Navratri Naman course, and I think everything just stems from there. But thank you so much for the compliment, Neha. Yes, Renu. Can I join music to reduce stress? Absolutely, Renu. I think you must have 5 things up your sleeve which are a sure shot remedy to immediately shift your mind from stress to joy. If music is one, please do join music. And trust me, there's a lot to music. It's not only a great stress buster, but please understand, music is all about breath work. It's so much to do with breath work. जब आप एक सांस को लंबा लगाते हो, जब आप एक सांस को रखते हो, so you are taking in a breath, you are holding it, so you are actually increasing your lung capacity also. You are working on your hormones. So please, yes, music is not only simply, you say, okay, मैंने कोई एक शौक पूरा किया, नहीं, शौक पूरा करने के साथ you increased your happy hormone as well in your body. Secondly, you've given a good exercise to your breathing technique, pranayam जो होता है. So I always feel that music is a great way to do pranayam. Yeah, so definitely Renu Kaushik, looking forward to hearing something from you soon. Do join in a music class if you feel that it's going to reduce stress, because it certainly does. Yeah. Yes, Seema Kaushik, hi. Yes, Pankaja Arora, need to know about my son's career in coming months. If possible, do answer. Pankaja, we are all here to find out solutions, and it is these angels, these archangels who are answering all your questions. So yes, everything is possible, and yes, till the time Neetu doesn't say, Aditi, enough, stop it. We are right here to answer everything, and my whole agenda is that I try and give as many guidances as possible. So yes, let's look up as to how your son's career is looking up in the coming months. Yeah. So yes, it's a very successful card. Pankaja, your son is doing what needs to be done, and the card is that his career is definitely looking up. He definitely is thinking about his career, and whatever he's thinking and planning, if he actually implements it, it's going to give a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, and a lot of prosperity in his future life. So whatever it is that he's thinking, he is absolutely in sync with his career path, or as we say, in his karmic path. Yeah. So best of luck from our side. I know as mothers we're always bothered about how our children are going to pan out and how our children are going to do. Yes, Grand Sensei, thank you so much for joining in today evening. How to maintain balance between spiritual and materialistic world. Okay, Grand, now the thing is that we want you to take out a card and see what the archangels and the angels want to guide you, or should I give you my own belief? I think we are right here. We are here to hear the archangels and the angels. So yes, let's ask the archangels the question that Gran is asking: how to maintain a balance between the spiritual and the materialistic world. Okay, so it's a very interesting answer, Gran Sincere, and I think an interesting answer to a very interesting question. What has come out is that we are all made up of the elements, right? Earth, water, fire and air, we are all made up of. So if we take care of our own selves, we are taking care of the universe. So the answer that is coming is that hum pure hain. It comes that we are complete in our own selves, and so every single day, because we know we are complete, we need to do something for this world. And when I'm saying for this world, what the card says is that that you have done for yourself. First do for yourself, first nourish yourself, because the moment you nourish yourself, you are nourishing all the elements of the universe. Then what you have to do is you have to nourish them. So when it is talking about nourishing them, it says that yes, you can do gardening, you can do something for the mother nature, something for the universe, and also for the people who are less privileged than you. And that is the way you got to maintain a balance between materialistic and spiritual life. That is, first do for yourself. That means first fill your coffers. This is my need, this is what I desire. And then at the same time, on that very day, you also have to take out something or do something for the less privileged. So that is the way you can maintain a balance. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Hey Simran Kaur, good evening. Yes, Anuradha Uzalkar, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. Hi Radhika Gupta, hello lovely lady. Yes, coming from a lovely lady, I do feel more lovely when lovely ladies join in my session and they compliment me. Thank you so much, Radhika. Yes, Kavita Chadda, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I return that, I understand gratitude, and I do feel what you are trying to tell me. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, please do feel free to join in to a private session. Most welcome. Yes, Radhika Gupta, any guidance for my husband Rohit Gupta regarding his career? Absolutely. Let's ask the question to the archangels. They know best. Radhika Gupta, the beauty about angels and archangels is that, they are always around us. When we are born with a set of them, we have our spirit guides, we have ascended masters with us, we have angels and archangels all around us. It's we who are not asking them questions. I'm sure you must have noticed, these angel numbers 1111 or 222, 333, so many, till 9. You see the repetitiveness. But have you ever stopped and wondered what exactly are they saying? So angels have a way of communicating with us. It's just we who do not listen to them. So always ask angels. Always request angels to help you, to guide you. And trust me, they are always there and they will always come and answer you. Yeah. Okay, so what is coming out as an advice for your husband is that, he should wait before taking any decision for 4 to 8 days. He should not hurry into a decision, because this is right at this time he is too stressed with a lot of thoughts, with a lot of things that are crossing his mind, and he needs to settle his mind before he takes a decision. So please do not take any decision in haste, because that might backfire. So ask your husband to meditate, to spend time in contemplation, or just enjoy family life for a few days, and maybe take up the decision making thing after 4 days or 8 days, as I said. Yeah, I hope this helps. Yes, Renu Kaushik, thank you so much. Hey Ravindra ji and uncle, thank you so much Ravindra ji, thank you for joining in. Always nice, always a pleasure to have you. Yes, hi Simran. Yes, good to see you too. I know you are such a busy lady, and still you take out time for saying hi to me. That makes me feel so special and so happy. Thank you. Yes, Kavita Chadda, understand, and I will do so. You have a resemblance with Madhuri Dixit, especially the smile. Thank you so much. Yeah, you made my day, Kavita Chadda. I think we all love Madhuri Dixit for whatever she is, and yes, if I resemble her even a little bit of iota, I feel happy. Thank you. Yes, Simran Kaur, Aditi, guidance for my son, please. Yeah. So let's. I wish you'd written the name of your son as well, because it helps me. Okay, so at this time, Simran Kaur, your son is going through. There is some conflict that is going on in his heart and mind, and he's trying to sort of sort it out, but he's very emotional about it. So he's not really able to understand कि मैं दिल की मानूँ या दिमाग की मानूँ, मैं क्या करूँ. So he is continuously in that circle. So yes, but the thing is that he has somebody with whom he shares, and that relationship is going to grow stronger and deeper. But what he needs to practice right now is forgiveness. He needs to let go, and only once he lets go things will he be able to move out of this conflict zone. उसको जो तकलीफ है, उसको परेशानी है, उसके लिए forgiveness is the answer. Now what you can do for forgiveness is, of course, when he is around, I don't know how old your son is and how open he is to practice spirituality, but I think Ho'oponopono is one magical prayer that can be done by anyone. So if he is open to do it, please tell him to chant this prayer, which is of 4 lines. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you. So he can keep on chanting this prayer in his mind, thinking about the conflict. But if you think that he's not going to chant, what you can always do is, there are a lot of these prayers on the YouTube. So you can just type Ho'oponopono prayer, and you'll find them in so many languages, and they can be fast, they can be slow, with various types of music. So whichever resonates with you, you can just put it at a very slow volume when he is around in the house. And if you feel that he doesn't want to hear anything, what you can do is just put it at such a low volume that it is not even audible to the human ears. But you know what, the power of music is such that it will impact you in the aura also. So yes, I think Ho'oponopono is the answer. However you can get it done, you can chant, or you can put it on YouTube at an audible level, or at a very slow volume. Yeah, so best of luck. Hey Indu Jindal, good evening. Hi Rashmi, thank you so much for joining in. Glad that you could make it. Yes, Mala Malaji, thank you so much for joining in. Hi Seema Kaushik, any guidance for my son Kunar Kaushik's health, who is 15 years old? suffering from back pain. Okay, that's a very important point that you've written. It always helps if we are able to write the exact nature of the issue. So let's ask the archangels what they wish to guide you for your son Kunal for his back problem. Okay. See, the thing is that you definitely need to take 2 or 3 views, Seema Kaushik. What is coming out is that see, he has a lot. Your son has a lot of ideas in mind, and he definitely feels that he's emotionally a little bit unsupported, and he's very, very ultra sensitive at this moment in time. So even even if you're saying something or somebody says something unintentionally, or if they're saying just generally, he might just catch a certain sentence and keep it within himself. So yes, there is a lot of conflict that is happening with others at this time, and that is taking the center stage, and he feels that he doesn't really have a lot of emotional support which he needs, which he requires, or which he feels that he is entitled to. And so that's why he is actually keeping it in the heart, and that is why it is all growing up, and he is not really taking a lot of good decisions at this time. So he needs to think about a lot of things, in the sense that he needs to think that, is this the way that I need to move forward? Secondly, is he really emotionally unsupported? Do his friends really not love him? Or are his parents with him? Are his siblings with him? And all those things. He definitely needs to think about them, but in a very practical manner. So you can just help him with that. What you can always do for him is keep a rose quartz crystal around him, or with children what works best, what I've seen is this selenite wand. Seema Kaushik, you can get these wands on Amazon or any crystal shop here in Gurgaon. I mean, I know some in Gurgaon, but then you can always Google them wherever you are, in which place, whichever part of India you are in, or you can just get it from Amazon. When your child sleeps, or if your child is open to spiritual techniques, so you can just take it from his head slowly down till the floor, and when you reach the floor, just tap it on the floor 3 times. Okay, so from head to toe, and then tapping on the floor 3 times. You can do this 3 times, then go to the left side, then 3 times on the back, 3 times on the right side. So you can do it for your son, and this will really, really help him release a lot of pent up emotions. You can also just keep this wand at his bedside, on the side table at night, or if he has a study table where he spends most of the day, you can just keep it. And to charge it, all you need to do is like this, and it's recharged. So selenite is a very, very wonderful crystal, and I use it extensively for my own family and for my own self as well. Yeah, so I hope this helps, Seema Kaushik. Yes, Nitya Jaya Jhamnani. I'm so sorry if I'm unable to pronounce your names well. The intention isn't that. It's just that if there's a question, I definitely need to know the name, because that's how we connect with our angels to your angels. Yes, Indu Jindal, my date of birth is 7/7/83. Guide my career. Okay, so Indu, what I want to say is we are doing the angel guidance cards, and I don't really need your birth date. All I need is you to have an intent that your question, whatever you want guidance for, is answered by the angels. And yes, I will help you because I have my angel cards. And yes, if you even want to learn how to do angel therapy and read angel tarot cards, you can get in touch with me. The entire angel therapy course is of 15 days. That is 15 classroom days, where we do it as a WhatsApp course. I sort of send you the details, and you can go through them, and whatever you don't understand, we get on a call, and it's a one-to-one thing. And even after you finish, after the 15 days, we have a webinar, or we have a Zoom class where we talk about how to read the cards. And once I have taught you, then I will request you to do so many readings, so that you are able to read for others as well as for your own self. So this course, though it is a 15 days, that is 15 classroom days of every day receiving a WhatsApp, because angel therapy is not just cards. Cards come the last. What comes first is knowing about the angels, the names of the angels, what do they do, there is a hierarchy system in the angelic realm, that also. Then the angel colors, the angel lights, knowing which angel does what. So like the most commonest one is about Archangel Michael. We all know about Archangel Michael, yeah, but there are so many angels and archangels, so we need to know about them, and then we need to know what is it that they can help us with. Yeah, so yes, Hindu Jindal, let me ask the archangels to guide us regarding your career and take it from there. Yes, Hindu Jindal, so what is coming out is that yes, you might be offered a few jobs, job prospects, or maybe a raise where you are, or a shift in the position, in the sense from this department to that department, because delays are over. Now I can see something really moving at a very fast pace, and there are going to be a lot of options, and you might probably be spoiled for choices. But yes, it's a good time, and I can see that you're very, very ready to move on. So yes, please be ready to take action. This is time of action. Yeah, Hindu, best of luck. Yes, Neha Sohan Rawat, guidance about my personal relationship with my friends and partner. Okay, so see, the thing is, if I take out for your partner, it's going to be different. If I take out for your friends, it's going to be different. So let us take out for your friends, because that is the first written. Yeah, so personal relationship with your friends. Yeah, so you have a wonderful magical relationship with your friends, Neha, and the best part is you are really you, and you know that when your friends are with you, you can really achieve even what seems impossible. So you have the ability to go ahead and do everything with your friends, and you have a very close set of friends with whom you can share every single thing, and you feel that life is magical with them around you. So yes, I think you have a very, very wonderful relationship with your friends, and God bless you for that, because yes, if you get good friends, life turns magical. Sanjoy Mittal, good evening. Thank you so much for joining and watching it. Yes, Pankaja. Your son's birthday. No, I don't need the birthday of your child. I've already answered your question, Pankaja. I think you just need to scroll up. Hey Pushptaya, thank you so much. Hi beautiful. Yes, hi beautiful. From one beautiful lady to another. Yeah, I take it as a compliment. How have you been? Long time no see, no hear. Yeah. So hi Push, thank you so much for joining in. Nitya Jaya Jamnani, guidance about my future. Yeah, sure. Oh God, where did this numerology thing come in, Neetu? Oh God, I never knew I was into numerology. Hey friends, I'm not into numerology at all. I'm right now into, yes, what I do is Reiki. I'm into Akashic Records. I teach, I do, and I also do automatic writing, into angel therapy, karmic cord cutting and all that. I'm not into numerology. I'm not into astrology at all. Yeah, but I don't know how that word has gone out. Of course, I'm taking out the card for your guidance for future, Nitya. Let's see what it says, what the card says. Wow, it's a very beautiful card, Nitya. This is a very successful time for you. Please accept very, very confidently all that is being offered to you, because all the projects that will be offered would be, कहते हैं ना जिसको नेले पे देला, एक के ऊपर एक आपको, मतलब नेले पे देला तो हम लोग किसी और टाउन इसमें यूज़ करते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे ये होगा कि ये अच्छा है तो इससे अच्छा वो है, उससे अच्छा वो है. Everything that will come to you, all the opportunities that are coming to you, Nitya, are going to be wonderful. And whatever you say, whatever you do, even if you are not working, when people come to you for advice, or people come to you to discuss something, whatever your instinct is going to say, whatever your heart is going to say, because you're very, very well connected with the earth. You are like the salt of the earth kind of a person, and you know that what is important is to keep some for yourself and share with others. So yes, you share with people, but you also take care of yourself. So there's a very beautiful quality in you. And yes, right now, you are generous, you are responsible, you're very practical at the same time. You know how to maintain a balance between the materialistic and the spiritual world. So there you go. Yes, Pushpadaya, thank you for watching. Yes, Neetu Vashisht. Oh my god, general reading for me too. Okay, just one sec. Let me shuffle the cards. It's very important to, do away with the past energy. Thank you so much once again, Neetu Vashisht, for this session. It always makes me very happy because what I know is that every group is going to have a different energy. Every group is going to have a different set of people, and the more you share, and this is guidance, and I think that's what we learn in Indian culture. The more you share, the more love goes round, and what you give, it comes back. So yes, definitely I want happiness, and I do share happiness as well. So let's take out a general guidance for Neetu. Okay, Neetu, so this is a very profound card that has moved out from the deck, and what it says that you are on a progressive role. You are, whatever you're doing in your personal and professional life, you are trying to tread that line where there are very new influences that are coming in, the new age things, and also there is a certain cultural or a traditional belief that you come from. There are certain things that you believe in, right? So now is the time when you have to you don't need to give up any of it. You have to embrace the new, keeping the old intact in mind. So you have to find a way how Neetu, you can combine both of it and still work ahead, work forward. So what is coming is, maybe you might require some mentors to help you move ahead. So please do not shy away from getting mentors, taking view or advice from mentors. Hire, or you go and enroll yourself in some point, because you definitely need guidance, and guidance is going to be available to you. And trust me, what is coming out is that those mentors might not be कहीं जाके कुछ करो, कोई नए अजनबी इंसान के साथ करो. No, you have mentors or friends who can guide you in what you are facing, because हर कोई इंसान जो क्या फेस करता है वो तो वही जानता है. So जो भी, जहाँ पे भी आप ये इस तालमेल को बिठाना चाह रहे हो ना, द पास्ट एंड द न्यू, पास्ट कह रही हूँ, द ओल्ड स्कूल एंड द न्यू स्कूल, वो जो भी उसका कैसा एक सही मिश्रण करें, क्या हलवा बनाएं आप, कितनी चीनी डालें, क्या करें, उसके लिए आपके पास you have friends, so you will get the mentors through your friends connect only. So just look around you, you have help around you. Yeah, I hope this resonates. I know you must have just written a question for fun sake, but yes, a very profound card came out. Yeah, chalo, best of luck. Hi Pushp, yes, guidance for missing sister Sanju. Can you guide where she is now? Okay Pushp, what I can do is, this is an angelic card reading where we ask the angels to tell us what the blockage is or what the guidance is. So what I can ask is that, yes, Pushpaya has a missing sister whose name is Sanju, and what is the guidance that they can give us, right? So let's just do this. Okay, so what is coming out is that, yes, there is definitely a chance that you might find her, because you will need to really be very diplomatic in getting the work done, because and the speed at what you need to work to find your sister has to be really phenomenal. You will be walking on a very thin line of mental and emotional, how to work it out, how to communicate, how to get it done, how to talk to the seniors, but you have to speak your mind with confidence. And you will definitely need some very professional people to do this job for you, to find out your sisters. But what is coming out is, if you are professional, if you are diplomatic, and if you speak your mind and take professional advice, you will definitely be able to find her. Let me just take out another card. And yes, so what is coming out is, Pushpaya, is that yes, you will be able to find her, but it's going to take some diplomacy on the family's part, on how they are dealing with the whole situation. You cannot be very emotional about it. You'll have to really balance the emotional and the practical part and deal with the authority. Especially there is a senior lady, Pushtaya, a lady of wisdom who can guide you. Either she is the lady with whom you are taking professional help, or she is the lady you can go for advice. So yes, I can definitely see a little above middle-aged lady, or a senior, higher, more in age than you, who can guide you into this. So do look as to whom you can take guidance from. Yeah, and best of luck for this. I know it's a very terrible thing. Yes, Megha Sani, thank you. That suggestion resonates with my thought. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Neha Sharma, thanks a lot. You have motivated me a lot by saying such positive words. It's such a wonderful session, and you have that great positive vibes around you. Your smile is a killer. Thank you so much, Neha Sharma. Thank you so much. I am so happy that if I could give you some ray of hope. I really don't know what the card was and what I said, but it makes me happy that it resonated with you so much. Yeah. Yes, Push, I have already answered that question, and best of luck for that. Yes, fascinating art. Love guidance for Rupali and Himanshu Verma, please, if possible. Absolutely fascinating art. Guidances are given by archangels. I am just a tool. Fascinating art. Let's just see. So what is the question? What you are asking is a guidance for Rupali and Himanshu Verma, right? What is it going to be like, or what? You haven't specified anything, so I'll simply ask for what is the guidance for Rupali and Himanshu Verma in love. Yeah, so let's just take it that way. Yes, so I get a lovely card, and that is about warmth, about love, about affection, about being creative, about being very confident, and also a little mischievous with each other. So yes, they are going to be like, as they say, young people, totally in love with each other. And yes, maybe they are looking at something more, because more in their relationship, which might also materialize. All that they need to do is to be a little more original. Yes, fascinating art. I hope you are able to give this message to Rupali and Himanshu Verma. Yeah, Dipti Roy, thank you so much. Thank you. Honey Prisha Lalwani, remedy for many dreams that include either me marrying someone else, or my husband marries someone else. Prisha Lalwani, remedy for my dreams. Okay, so though I am doing the tarot thing right now, but if you're talking about dreams, and if you feel that those dreams are really overpowering and you are not very comfortable with those dreams, please wear an amethyst, or you can keep a amethyst around you. At the same time, you can also think about keeping fluorite and selenite. So a small chunk of selenite, as I said, it's a very magical crystal, selenite, and this is fluorite. So fluorite, amethyst, I have a very tiny amethyst. I hope you are able to see. Yeah, so these three crystals, I think, will really help you in your dreams that you are saying. So I think these three crystals, if you keep by your side on your bedside table, or you keep it with you in your purse also, I think they will definitely help you in doing away with the dream thing. And yes, at the same time, what you can also do is do the rooting meditation, which will be very, very helpful for you. Now, rooting meditation is a very simple meditation. You can find it on my YouTube channel. You can just go on YouTube and type Dr. Aditi Bhatnagar, and you will get my channel. On that, you can see grounding meditation or rooting meditation. Let me explain it to you in the most simple way. And if you want a guided meditation, you can log on to the YouTube channel and hear it and do it. After a few times of hearing and doing it as a guided meditation, you'll be able to do it on your own. So you have to visualize that roots are emerging from the soles of your feet, and they are going deep down into Mother Earth. Yeah, and they enter the Mother Earth, and they are going down and down and down, and very deep down into the central core of Mother Earth. Now the central core is like a white, bright crystal. Yeah, and the roots go into this bright white crystal, and they open up. The ends of the roots open up. And once the ends of the roots open up, Haniji, you can simply allow these dreams which are there in your mind, because you have stored them. They are now very much there. So you can allow them with your exhalation to move out of your system and go deep into the earth's crust and then into the earth's core and release them through your roots deep into the core of Mother Earth. So keep on inhaling, and on every exhalation allow all the thoughts, all the images and all these dreams to simply move out. Once you feel that they have moved out, you can close the ends of the roots, and then with every inhalation pull the roots back into you. So keep on pulling the roots back into you till the time all the roots have come back into the soles of your feet. Yeah, so this is a simple version of the rooting exercise. If you want a guided meditation, you can always log on to my channel. Yeah, I think have we overshot, Neetu? I mean, I just don't want to keep you holding, and I mean, this can just go on. So let me know when you want me to stop. Yeah, or we can go on for another 10 minutes and see. Hey Vidhi Malik Dawar, thank you so much for finding time and watching us. I get lots of dreams, Aditi. I am fed up now, one after another. I can understand if those dreams are, haunting you. They really trouble you. But try this rooting meditation, Neha. I'm sure you'll feel good. And also, as I said, selenite, amethyst, and fluorite. They will do you good. You can always either connect with me, or if you have some crystal vendor, please get small tumbles. I don't want a big chunk. You don't really need to spend a lot. And as I said, just look up today night. Why don't you try the rooting meditation from our channel and let me know. Yes, Neha Sharma, absolutely agree with you, ma'am, about music. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Anshu Das, good evening. Hey Aditi, hey Anshu. Long time, good to see you. Absolutely long time. Yeah, now at least because of the COVID, at least we are able to see each other like this on the live. Yeah. Yes, Swati Sahai, good evening. Lovely to see that you're watching after such a long time. Priyanka Sinha, can you help me? I'm suffering health and peace of mind. Okay, so you have bad health because of lack of peace of mind. So let's ask the angels as to what do they wish that you do, what is the time, what is the blockage around, and let's see how we can help you. Okay, so what's coming out, Priya Sinha, is that you have made some unwise choices. There are a lot of mental activity happening, and there's a lot of talking, a lot of thinking, overthinking, as they say. And because of that, you've sort of complicated certain things. So the guidance that is coming out is that you should simply learn from what it is to learn from the particular situation, and move ahead, because there are more than one or two people, and because there are more than one or two people, everybody has their own motive for being into that particular area that they are in, or for being into that particular space that they are in. So understand that you need to review everybody's motive before taking a decision. What you've done is taken probably a hasty decision, and that's why you are here. It's an unwise choice, and it is giving you a lot of mental confusion, creating a lot of tension in your mind. So just move ahead, forgive, forget, and move out of the situation. Yeah, so best of luck. Yes, Nitya Jaya Jamlani, please guide me. Yes, I am here to guide you, Nitya, but please tell me the question, or have I already answered you? I have no idea. There's no question here. If you've already asked, I'm sure if I have reached here, that means I have definitely answered your question. Yeah. Yes, Sangeeta Sachdeva, can you tell me about my future? It's my first time I'm asking anything, as I never got my reading done. Oh, that's nice. Still apprehensive about asking any questions publicly. I'm sure, Sangeeta, we all are apprehensive about asking some questions publicly. There are certain things which are so close to our heart, that we do not ask. So for that, you definitely can reach out to me. My number is 96500477734, and you can book up a personal reading from me, and I will be able to answer you all the queries, all the questions that you have which you don't want to ask publicly. But since here you are asking about your future, I don't know in which area you are asking, but let's just ask a general question about your future to the angels, and let's see what the angels have to say. Okay, so the answer that has come out for your future is whatever you're planning for your future, whatever you're thinking of doing, you are going to be victorious in that, Sangeeta Sachdeva, and that's a beautiful card to have. But what you got to remember is that you really will have to fight for it. You'll really have to put in each and every ounce of blood that you have in yourself, willpower, determination, optimism, every single courage, fearlessness, everything. You'll have to muster all of it within you and go ahead. Of course, victory is going to be yours, and what I see in the card is a lot of passion, a lot of enthusiasm that is going to be there for you, because you're going to be fighting for something that you value too much, Sangeeta. And as I said, victory is going to be yours, but after a lot of upheavals, and एज वी से जब हम एक जंग पे जाते हैं तो बहुत लड़ाई होती है, हम लोग के भी बहुत सारे सैनिक मारे जाते हैं, दूसरों के भी मारे जाते हैं, खून खराबा होता है, सब कुछ होता है, आप थक जाओगे लड़ते लड़ते, बट विक्ट्री विल बी योर्स. सो अल्टीमेटली फ्लैग बेयरर आप ही होंगे. सो येस, बेस्ट ऑफ लक. आई होप दिस आंसर्स द क्वेश्चन दैट probably you wanted to ask. If not, as I said, you can always consult me for a private reading. Yes, Radhika Gupta, great, thank you so much. Thank you, Radhika, thank you so much. Yes, Jyoti, smile face, thank you. Simran Kaur, thanks Aditi, that helps. Oh, thank you so much, I'm so glad. I hope your son moves ahead very soon. Honey, I've already answered your question. Yeah. Neetu Vashisht will do tell Seema ji. I am sorry I didn't get you, but yes, something. We'll connect later for this. Yes, honey, we've already answered your question. Yes, Anuradha. Seema Kaushik, thank you so much. So I guess we are nearing the end right now. Another one or two messages. Let me read. Yes, he is emotional, but gets full support from our side as parents. But maybe due to his teenage becoming aggressive, but doesn't show his anger. Yes, you're right, Seema Kaushik. And you know what? I myself am a mother of two teenage boys, one 16 and one 15. And I do understand where you are coming from. But let me tell you, हर एक का एक कर्म का पथ होता है जिस पे सबको चलना पड़ता है. इट्स अ वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट फेज फॉर अस एज पेरेंट्स एंड स्पेशली एज मदर्स, क्योंकि वी आर हियर टू सपोर्ट देम इमोशनली, फिजिकली, इन एवरी वे दैट दे वांट. लेकिन शायद वो लोग ना कुछ और चाहते हैं, कुछ और सोचते हैं, किसी और तरीके से चाहते हैं. सो येस, देयर आर टाइम्स व्हेन दैट छोटा सा एक रह जाता है एंड दे डू फील अनसपोर्टेड. दे फील कि व्हाई कांट माई मदर सपोर्ट मी इन दिस मैनर, व्हाई कांट आई गेट अ सपोर्ट इन दिस मैनर. सो ठीक है, आई गेस दैट्स द बैटल. एज आई हैव ऑलवेज बिलीव कि हमारे बच्चों के पैदा होने से लेके हमारे अंत तक वी आर ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी इन सम और द अदर टसल, सीमा, बट आई गेस दैट्स लाइफ. या, सो बेस्ट ऑफ लक एंड आई होप दिस थिंग रिजॉल्व्स फास्ट. Yes, Geeta Chopra Khosla watching. Yes, please do watch and thank you so much for watching. Yes, Neha Sonia Rawat. Yes, Aditi, that's true. Thanks a lot. We'll connect with you for more guidance. Thank you so much. Oh, you are an amazing person. Thank you. Such positive vibes from you. Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's that's all about living in optimism. I think I am too highly optimistic, but I feel that if we all need that one quality, it is just being positive. Yeah, thank you so much for the compliment. Indu Jindal, thanks a lot again. Thank you, God bless you. Thank you. I am so much impressed with your positive energy and your smile. I can feel same positivity here also. Thank you so much, Indu Jindal. Thank you so much for your compliment. Makes my evening more brighter. Yeah. Geet Chopra, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Okay, Neetu. Thank you so much. I think we should call it an evening today. Thank you, Neetu Vashisht, for having me, for inviting me. It was a great session. Love your group. Love the effort that you are making, Neetu. I see so many lives happening and for so many various topics. It's really nice. The hard work, the energy, the enthusiasm that you're putting into this group. It's as they say, if the leader puts in so much of fire and enthusiasm and warmth, this fire is going to become a bonfire which is going to help so many people grow and prosper. So best of luck for your group, Neetu, and thank you once again for inviting me. Bye.